Please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and please press the bell icon so that you get to know when my latest video has come. And to learn more and to find a video relevant to you, please do check out my videos list.
Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan. Once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. In a few days time, roughly between the 10th of February to 13th of February, you will be having 6 planets which will be transiting into the sign of Capricorn this month in February. Now normally you find that 4 planets or 5 planets in transit is not such a common occurrence. However, 6 planets in a certain sign is definitely not such a common experience or event. It is a more rarer event, and usually it happens in many decades. Similarly is the transit of 6 planets, which is Sun, Moon, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury and Venus through the sign of Capricorn, except Rahu, Ketu and Mars. All the other 6 planetary entities or heavenly bodies will be transiting through Capricorn. Now one of the important things is that this transit is happening through Capricorn, the 10th house, and the sign of Capricorn is also the sign of karma, and Saturn is the karmic equalizer, and Saturn is placed in the Capricorn sign itself. So, and that's why this is a karmic heavyweight placement than any regular placement. If it was in any other sign, then there would be more denotation of that sign rather than related to karma. For example, if the 6 planets were transiting through Libra, then it could have been relationships, we could have been of essence. If it was through Virgo, then it could have been of service. If it was passing through Cancer, then it would have been emotions, nurturing, supporting. But here the 6 planetary entities are transiting through Capricorn, the sign of karma, which means karma will be of essence here. So there are 2 denotations primarily because of this. One, some of us will have to pay back our karma, and those who have done, you will find that changes will come into their lives starting from this event. Those of us who have not paid our karma or have not tried to move in that direction, we will find that this is a payback time for us, and Ketu will extract that pound of flesh from us. Why Ketu? Firstly, Rahu and Ketu are transiting through the Taurus sign and Ketu through Scorpio sign. Ketu is very strong in Scorpio because it co-rules Scorpio and Mars. So Ketu is placed in its own position, in its own sign, and Capricorn is the 3rd sign from Ketu. Now Rahu is a planet of your karma for this life. It denotes what your karma is for this life, and the 6 planetary entities passing through Capricorn, which means they are transiting through the 9th house from karma. So if you are focused on your karma, which Rahu denotes, 9th from Rahu means fate and luck. The doors of fate and luck will open for you if you have focused on your karma so far in your life. If you have done that, at least some part of your karma you have done, you have given back, you have been of service, you have been helpful to others, you have taken care of your relationships, you have taken care of your responsibilities, you have not kept any debts, you have not carried any karmic baggage, you have not been cynical, you have been grateful to the Lord, then the doors of fate and luck are about to open for you, starting with Sun's transit into Aquarius. So in the next 35 to 40 days you will find that various events may come about. For some it may take even 2 to 3 months, but however this period is an important one. So before Sun moves on into Aries, its exaltation sign, because it will be completing one entire cycle through Capricorn, then in a few days it will move into Aquarius. Aquarius is a very, very important placement for the Sun, the soul. So this next 1 month is important. Then Pisces is a placement where it says Sun goes into the 12th house, which is the natural denoter of Pisces, to die, it says. So it is more to move on. So the soul wants to move on from its karmic debts, and through this placement of very, very karmic karmic manifestation. So the next 2 to 3 months till the time Sun transits into Aries, when it begins another journey. This is an important event. So Rahu will give you the fruits if you have done something in line to your karma. But if you have not done, then all the 6 planetary entities are third from Ketu, which means effort, third house effort. So which means that you have to put in more effort to overcome the challenges which Ketu will throw at you, or you will have to put in more effort to manifest your karma. Otherwise Ketu will surely extract its pound of flesh, because Ketu is passing through the sign of Scorpio, which is the sign of upheavals, which is the sign of challenges, obstacles and issues. So my suggestion to people is that if you have not focused on your karma, if you have not done the deeds, or you have not looked at the purpose of life, you have focused too much on materialism so far, then this is the time for you to sit up and take notice. We are just a few days away from that event of 6 planetary entities coming, which will be, depending on your geography, which will be say starting from 10th evening to 13th morning, depends on your geography. The 6 planetary entities will be together. Moon transits very quickly through a sign within 2 days and a few hours, so it will not remain in Capricorn for long. However, that period will also bring in those 2.5-3 days of 2.5-3 days will also bring you more reflection on your life, your karma and what you're doing so far. So why wait till then? Think about it now and see what you need to do before that karmic event comes upon you, because you have few more days to think about it and at least start on the journey towards your karma. Because what happens, it is like before you enter the examination hall, be prepared with whatever you need to do. Once you enter the examination hall, you can't do much. So the examination hall is coming from the 10th of February onwards, so it's better that you prepare before with at least what you want to do, or at least move the wheels of the chariot in that direction, because the Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra says nothing moves without effort. The wheels of the chariot move only with your effort. The other thing is that for those people who have this planetary transit through their Kendra houses, for Aries, Cancer, Capricorn and for Libra ascendant natives, this will be passing through some or the other Kendra house for you. So those Kendra houses reflect that there are karmic events or karmic responsibilities connected to those houses. Say for example, for a Libra ascendant native, the 6 planetary entities will be transiting through your 4th house. So some karma related to your mother, related to material resources which may you need to pay back to others, or to your domestic life, or to your immediate family. So these are the denotations for you. For Cancer ascendant natives, Capricorn sign is the 7th house. So in partnerships or to spouse, so karma related to that. For people who are of Aries ascendant native, the 10th house. So related to career, related to your bosses, related to your responsibilities, related to what your duty in life is. So those things will be of the essence. And for those who are of Capricorn ascendant natives, this will be about how you have led your entire life, what you have focused on, whether you have lived your life with principles, with dignity, following rules and regulations, following discipline or not. Based on that, results will be coming back and the karmic debt will be related to that. So this is a powerful event, definitely for Capricorn ascendant natives, but also for all those people who have the sign of Capricorn being a part of your Kendra houses. For those who have the sign of Capricorn as part of your trine houses, either the 5th house or the 9th house, this will bring about, because 5th house is the house of Sanchita Karma. So obviously, especially for Gemini ascendant, for Virgo ascendant natives, Capricorn sign is the 5th house of Sanchita Karma. So the Sanchita Karma is strongly activated, which means that this is also placement where if you want, if you can, and if you have done your life, you have lived your life so far of service to others, taking care of others, taking care of your responsibilities, a large part of your Sanchita Karma, debts of Sanchita Karma can even be washed off for you. For those who have the Capricorn sign as part of your 9th house, this is for Taurus ascendant natives. For them, the 9th house is the house of the Prarabdha Karma. So the Prarabdha Karma is kicked in, which means at least the karma of this life, or the karmic debt of this life, or the karma for this life is activated. And if you have been on that journey so far, then the doors of fate and luck will open for you. Those changes we will be seeing going forward. Now, one of the important things, the denotation of this is leadership, because Sun, Jupiter, Saturn all passing through the 10th sign. 10th sign is also of management or responsibilities and leadership. So, because Sun is also passing through that and then into Aquarius, this is the payback time of calling to account all those people who are leaders in their own right. So, any celebrity who are smallest, worth of pinch of salt, they are called into account, or rather than celebrities, all those who are influencers, whether you are an influencer on YouTube, whether you are an influencer on Instagram, whether you are an influencer in life through being celebrity or important position or a government placement, whoever has some mass following, people look up to you, they are held to account. So, if those people have done their karma so far, they have done their responsibility for so far and giving back to society, good for them. Otherwise, over the next 2 to 3 months, we will see a lot of influencers pay back in some way or the other. Hopefully, I hope nothing bad comes about to influencers or important people in society, but definitely this is a payback time for them. That's what we have been also seeing since the last 10 to 12 days. A lot of celebrities, especially online, using the social media, become very, very active. Some of them must have done through a knee-jerk reaction without understanding the implications of the actions. Some of them may have truly felt that they need to raise up to some issue, social issues or otherwise. Whatever be the case, if they have done it through some way of paying back their karma, good or bad, they will be held accountable, or they will reap the fruits of supporting the right cause if they have done so far in the last 10 to 12 days. However, if a certain influencer has not done anything in their life for any social cause at all, then this is a higher cause for them, or higher call for account for them, and they will be held accountable. And you will find, and at least they will find, whether you find it or not, they will find that they are called to task and they are also held responsible, and it's a payback time for them. For those who have the Saturn returns, and now 6 planets are going through that, they will definitely have awakening, some sort of an awakening in their life, some sort of a reflection which will guide them to the right path. Those of you who are going through a Sadesati, this is a very, very important time for you, whether it's a rising period or peak period or setting period. Important time for you to sit back and take into account what you need to do going forward, because this is a turnaround time for you. Especially those people who are going through the peak Sadesati, it's surely a turnaround time for you. From now on, in the next 2-3 months, a lot of opportunity is given for you to turn around things in your life if things have not gone your way. So friends, wherever, whatever signs, whatever houses Capricorn is in your horoscope, all those houses are activated for a karmic payback time. So if the Dusthanas are activated, it is a karmic payback time in those. 6th house, for example, for Leo ascendant native, Capricorn is the 6th sign, and 6 planets will be transiting through that. So someday that if you have done service, good for you. Otherwise, health could be of the essence. For those people who are of Gemini ascendant native, you will find that the Capricorn sign is the 8th house. Then obstacles, upheaval, those challenges are activated for you. And for people who are of Aquarius ascendant native, the 12th house is strongly activated for you, of even foreign travel or seclusion, or even visits to the hospitals, or at least moving away from waste and excess, or moving to waste and excess if you have not paid your karmic debt, or if you have taken care of your karma respectively. So keep in mind that this is the important period for a lot of us. The transit for moon at least is just a few days, and then sun also moves on. But those when sun moves on into Aquarius, Aquarius is the sign of social connection, social network, and the world at large. So if you have not done anything so far in your responsibility to the society, then sun's movement into Aquarius starts that period where the payback time starts when the society extracts it back from you. So you will find that a lot of social changes may also happen, at least in some places. Government changes may also happen, leadership changes may also happen, but definitely influencers, important people who have some following to mass following, they will be the people who will be held accountable. Leadership will be held accountable mostly. So if you are in any leadership position, or even in general life, if you have not taken care of your karma, if you have not moved towards your karma or done some event related to your karma or some deed related to your karma, this is the payback time. So I hope you take this opportunity, you sit back, you think about it, and at least you move some effort in the direction of moving the wheels of the chariot, so that you take care of, at least going forward, what your karma is, so that this can be a big change bringer for you in a more auspicious manner, in a prosperity bringing manner, in a good change bringing manner, rather than a challenges bringing manner. So friends, look into your own horoscopes, understand the 6 planet transit through Capricorn, which houses it is, and how it connects to your natal chart. Accordingly, challenges or good results or changes may come about going forward. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, reach out to me, the links given below. Until some other time with some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide. Irfan signing off. Ciao.